Let us discuss the preparation for online interview. As we are aware that these days corporate houses conducting online interviews on different platforms. These are some of the preferred platforms being used these days for conducting the online interviews. The Zoom is very common. Mostly it is available for free for both for interviewer as well as for the person who will be joining this interview meet. Whereas the MS Team is being a proprietary software, it need to be licensed copy. So person who will be scheduling the interview or the meeting need to have the license for that. Google Meet come along with the Google account, so you need not have to bother much more about licensing of that. Whereas Cisco WebEx is again a proprietary software. You can have some free version, but then it is better that the paid version is having many facilities for meeting scheduler, that is interviewer. Then Skype is another platform which was used from earlier also. So the interviews can be scheduled on any of the platform. So better you download all these platforms on your device and see to it that all these applications are updated regularly. If any of the application is not updated, then it may not give the proper result, it will not function properly, and it may create some problems functioning of that particular app. So see to it that all applications installed on your device, whether it is a mobile or laptop or desktop, are updated very regularly. On mobile devices, the applications will be get updated by default automatically. Whereas on laptop or on desktop, you need to update these applications very regularly. We'll see what are the preparations to be done before the day of the interview. You need to find out the details that how long will be the duration of this interview. We have seen these platforms as Zoom, Team, Google Meet, WebEx kind of the platform. So find out, or you can ask the coordinator who is coordinating this interview that which platform is being used for the interview. Then is it only a audio interview or a video interview? Sometimes there will be a phone interview also, or sometimes, rather most of the times now these days, it is a video interview. Find out how many people will be there in the panel so that you will be comfortable with that. Then you need to choose the location of your interview, whether you will be giving it from your home or from your other place, wherever you are comfortable. Sometimes people use cyber cafes also. So wherever you choose the location, which should be better for you, it should have good environment, preferred blank wall, or you set the background in software. Many of these apps give the facility to select the background. So you can select the background appropriate to the company profile. See to it that proper lighting is there. So create a good lighting so your face will not be in the dark. And another important thing is you will not have a light source or window at your backside. If light source or window is at your back, then the camera will not capture your face properly. So the interviewers may not be in a position to see your face properly. So create a good lighting. Then select the device, which camera you will be using, which microphones you will be using, whether you will be using headphones or not, and have a test on all these devices. See to it that all devices are functioning properly. You need to do the preparations which are required for traditional interview. So you go ahead with those preparation. Apart from that, this technology related, setup related preparations and some other preparations related to non-verbals, those you need to prepare. Some other preparations related to non-verbals need to be done carefully. We'll see those things also in due course. It is a good thing that if you are facing the online interview first time, better you schedule at least one mock interview. Your technology will be get tested. Do the same online interview with your friend where you can test your laptop, your camera, your mics are working fine or not. You can record it and you can find out how the things are working, whether all devices are working properly. That can be tested. Preparations to be done a day before interview. Now let us see the preparations to be done on the day of interview. So as usual, you need to dress up professionally. That you can dress very casually. Don't do that. You must dress up properly. Your formal dresses are preferred. So better you prepare a formal dressing style. You need to eliminate distractions. Specifically, if you are giving the interview from your home, it may happen that you may have pets in the home, so they should not disturb. Doorbell should not disturb. Your phone should not disturb. So figure out what are these things which are going to disturb you during the interview, and you have to eliminate these distractions. So at the time of interview you will not be get distracted, you will not be get disturbed. So be careful about all these distractions, list all these distractions and take care of these distractions. Test the technology once again on the same day as you have done it testing before a day, earlier day, but still on the same day also you prepare. Just log in 10 minutes before the scheduled time so that you can test your speaker as well as your mic. Be aware of time zone. Sometimes if the corporate people they are located different country, then time zone will make difference. It should not happen that you have not joined on given time. To avoid these things, find out what is your time zone, at what your time you are supposed to join the meeting. Now let us see what are the things that you should do during the interview. As it is, you are giving the interview on a camera, so be careful about your body language, how you are using your hand movements, how you are using your eyes and your facial movements, facial expressions. Be careful about all these things during the interview. This is an online interview, so it may have some connectivity or technical glitches. It is possible that one can experience these technical glitches. So, better speak slowly and clearly so that all panelists will get your answers properly. Don't rush for giving the answers. Speak slowly and speak clearly. At the same time, you have to listen the questions or deliberations from the panelist very carefully. So you have to listen carefully, and if listening or audio is a problem, you can politely ask the panelist to repeat the question so that you will give a proper and correct answer. Here, as we have seen, you will be giving it the interview from a remote place. So where to look? So that the panelist will feel that you are looking at the panelist. So best way is look into the camera. It is necessary that you should adjust your camera at proper height. It should not be something like you are looking down or you are looking up. So then only you are looking into the camera. But then avoid all these things. Adjust the camera at proper line of sight. During the interview, have conversation with the people. You should also express it as if like you are answer their questions so that you are establishing the conversation and you are having normal casual chat like feeling should be developed. During the discussion, if you find that some questions you need to note, or if panelist is saying something, you should make note of that. Better you make note of all these things which are required. And most importantly, avoid excitement. Maybe at the end of the interview, the panelist may give their decision. So don't express your excitement on the camera. be calm, be comfortable, listen all those decisions properly. Even if you got selected, then don't express your joy there itself. So once the interview is over, then write a thank note to the coordinator who has scheduled the interview, and then follow up with the coordinator, maybe on mail or on phone. Ask the person very politely related to the decision of the interview. These are the some of the preparations for online interview. Again, I'll say it can be on any platform. It can be on Zoom, it can be on Microsoft Team, it can be on Google Meet, or it can be on WebEx. So whatever platform your interviewer is selecting, you should ready with that platform, practice it, and give the interview properly. Do all these preparations, be comfortable, and be successful. Thank you.